Hi, Charts. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, chatters. We got some fun lore today. It's finally time for the return of Muirgen Smp chat. It's time for some pirates. We're going to be playing Arrows again today, chat. We have some trigger warnings today. Alcohol, blood, and discussion of injury. Those are going to be the main ones. Yeah, we get to see Arrows again today, chat. I get to be very heavily British. I get to be the British pirate today, chat. We're going to have some fun. For those of you who may not know what Muirgen is, because I haven't streamed it since like June, July, something like that. Muirgen is an SMP that I play the character Eros on. She's a pirate. Her chat is the weapons in her hotbar and any other weapons about. So, feel free to sign your messages as whatever weapon you desire. Last stream we saw from Arrows, she was just getting back from a mission and training, and went to go train the character Odysseus, where Odysseus's friend Polites kind of tagged along, antagonizing Arrows along the way. During that training and everything, we also saw and met the character Calypso. And not on my streams, but on another person's streams. If you don't follow, Moss has been streaming Muirgen a fair amount. And so you could have seen some other Muirgen things if you watch Moss. But I think we're going to get into it. We have sub goal for me playing Raft on stream for the first time. Because I've never played Raft. I've had it for months. I've never played it. But, yeah. We're going to do some Muirgen lore today, chat. I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited, chat. So, I think we'll go ahead and get right on into it. So, let me pause Scars by the Crane Wives, which is the new song that's been playing. And let's go ahead and get into this chat. Let me bring y'all on over. Well, that was certainly a bit tougher than some others have been. I'm either going to get patched up by Calypso and bitch chat, or maybe the apothecary is actually open. It's been a bit. It's been another, what, 2-3 weeks, a month on the ocean? Let's see. It's been so long since I've been in town. Doesn't seem like that around. I'm going to get bitched up by Calypso. Isn't that a shame? Yeah, well. I guess I'll head home then. See if Calypso's around. These white herrings. Everything. Yeah, I don't think. Whatever. I'll just head back. I don't think I'll mind if I take a few things. Oh, and the wrong skin for me because I got disconnected. The folly of fucking essentials. Hang on, do you have a sight for the sore eye?
You look like shit.
I had a few things I actually put up a fight.
Go away. I assume you fought back?
Yeah, of course, I've been long since dealt with.
That's great. And as much as I love you bleeding all over my front steps, I'd rather we fix this.
Yeah, I've already bled into your shop a little bit.
I see. Let's see. This, and then wrap your bandage around your arm.
Alright.
Clean yourself up.
There we go.
I mean, unless you prefer to look like a half-eaten munchkin.
It's well enough now. Not the first time I've tracked blood through town. Won't be the last.
Of course not. Picking up fights.
Half the fun.
Oh, trust me. I know.
Oh, it's been quite a few months since I've seen you.
Yeah. Captain's crazy. He needs to lay off the alcohol sometimes.
They won't.
And no one will take it away.
No. But speaking of alcohol, shall we hit the tavern?
You're jonesing to get your juice in?
That and probably eat something other than half-rotten fish.
You eat way too much fresh fish to just say rotten.
Oh, it was starting to rot by the time I was getting back.
Here.
much, you know, Calypso wouldn't be happy to hear about that, but I don't think she's black.
Depends on when she were to come back.
Hmm.
You know how much of a prish she can be.
Oh, don't I? I live with her. I hear about it every day. If I'm there. Been a
I
lot
know
of
just
golf
about as well as
recently.
you.
Hmm?
I know just about as much as you.
Of course you do.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Let's get out of the shop and head to the tavern.
Ugh, please. I've been stuck here for too long.
We've either been stuck here or stuck on a ship.
Stuck with a bunch of idiots that don't know their left from their right.
What, you mean half the guild?
Somebody really needs to train them better.
Well, if I can ever stay for more than 2 days.
Hey, if you got a problem with your schedule, you can take it up with the captain.
I don't have a problem, it's just if people have a problem with the crew not having enough training, perhaps they should take it up with the captain.
Maybe it's not my jurisdiction.
I'm sure you could probably pull a few strings.
Yeah, but do I want to?
I don't know, do you? How much do you want?
How much do they got?
It seems they have full stock right now.
Let's start with 5. Start off light.
Hmm.
Thank you.
So, has the rest of the crew been filling their quotas?
For the most part.
Hmm.
Gala's late again.
Of course.
They've been supplementing their quota for quests. Which, don't get me wrong, the quests are neglected fairly often. But, yeah.
I haven't seen Gala in months, but it's much the same as with you. Wrong place, wrong time.
Seems like you never escape them.
Perhaps you should take it up with the captain to switch our schedules.
Maybe I should. Maybe I'll actually be the one to take the alcohol away. What?
Good luck
We're
with
like
that.
the only 2 that can actually hold our own against them.
Calypso can also hold her own some days.
Times. Other times, they're folded.
That's true. It all depends on if she has a gun that day.
All depends on if she's had enough to drink.
Yeah, that too. She so often tries to be the voice of reason.
Keeps us out of fights.
Does it?
Always taking the fun out of it sometimes.
Hopefully Odysseus hasn't been slacking on his training.
I haven't seen Odysseus in a while.
When I was back last time, we did a bit of training. It devolved into me putting Polites in his place a little bit. I don't think he learned
Polites
it,
still
though.
being an egoist?
He doesn't quite like that I have as much say and power as I do. Doesn't believe I actually deserve my place in the crew.
How thoroughly did you whoop his sorry ass?
Had to try slightly, I'll give him that, but other than one time where he caught me off guard because I wasn't really taking him all that seriously. Quite thoroughly I kicked his ass.
I've seen you do more damage trying to cook than I've seen anyone deal damage to you.
Yes, well, I made sure I didn't maim him too much. And
Yes,
Odysseus pulled them off.
We do prefer the majority of our group have all of their limbs. I say limbs, not appendages, for obvious reasons.
Yes, well, Odysseus has Polites wrapped around his little finger. Quite amusing to watch, really.
Though the ego doesn't make me think dog. It's like a cat.
Perhaps.
Or an angry parrot. Squawking.
Yes. But regardless, it would have been enough for most of the crew. I don't think Polites quite learned his place yet.
I ran into some other members the other day.
Oh, really?
Yes. Proper face-to-face with Zane.
How did that go?
Very talkative.
Sounds a lot like Gala.
They were actually together. And then they completed a quest, so I suppose I can applaud them for being social, I suppose.
I suppose.
Thanks.
Anything else of interest lately?
Of late? I've recently gotten into rearranging some furniture.
Oh, really now?
Not much. Very, very minor. Just a little to the left.
I see. Shaking things up a bit.
You know, rotating some pieces of art on the walls. Didn't quite like where it was sitting. Suppose that's what happens when you're left alone for too long.
Well, the captain's seen fit that I can't be here to help entertain.
Yes. Damned captain. Always getting in the way of things.
Yes, they seem to just dump quite a bit of the missions on me.
Careless.
I mean, if they want results, I certainly bring them.
Though we better watch our tongues, rather not have them cut out for bad-mouthing the captain.
Yes, I suppose.
I'm sure they keep your tongue quite occupied.
Oh, quite.
Do you think they keep it in a mason jar or in a box?
I think they prefer mounting it on a wall.
Pinning it with a decorative nail?
Oh, yes, of course.
Definitely. The other option would be hang it from some chains.
I think sometimes they do, if they need to put people in their place.
Not that you need to be put in your place, right?
Not often.
Oh no. You're way too valuable to be let go.
So it seems.
Do you still need more food?
No,
Or
I
was
think
that singular baked potato enough?
it was enough. I ate a bit of rotted fish before getting off the ship.
If you hadn't, I would have had a title on your eating habits to someone. Don't think she'd be too happy with that.
She's very rarely happy with my dietary choices unless she is the one feeding me.
Granted, nobody's happy when you're cooking.
No, they aren't.
Because people like their houses.
Why do you think I ate so many things raw when we were children?
Yes. It baffles me how you set water on fire. Whole pot! On fire! No oil!
What can I say? I'm quite gifted.
Cursed is more like.
Gifted, cursed. What's the difference?
One's feared, the other one is rewarded?
Well, both can be feared in the right circumstance.
Both can, I suppose, put it that way.
A shame that I didn't come across anything to hunt on my way back. I would have overfilled the quota if everything wasn't hiding.
That's what happens when you cultivate a, stigma? No. Present's
Reputation?
the right word. Yes, reputation. Sometimes words just fly past.
Yes. I spent enough time with Calypso that I've picked up a few things.
Have picked up enough from the powder puff?
Enough to annoy her.
Does she still box your ears when you bring blood into the house?
Yes, it's the reason that I turned back and returned to the apothecary, just ready to swipe a few materials and pay you back later. Didn't feel like dealing with whatever Calypso would inflict before she tidied me up.
Dealing? That's not very kind.
I would have left payment, or paid you back later, whichever you prefer.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were a pirate.
Oh dear, wherever would you get that idea?
The multiple cases of piracy, the fact you are the pirate guild. Oh, and the You run by a captain.
Well, I suppose
Pretend
that
every
is...
once in a while.
Where's the fun in that?
Imagine being normal.
Oh, sounds boring.
Granted, if we were normal people, we'd probably end up in the crime guild.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or the guards will try and have my head plastered on the wall.
Don't want to end up with a head on a pike?
I'd prefer to be the one putting people's heads on the pike.
There. The odd cocky person that tries to look into the room.
Yes. Some do try. Or some that badmouth the captain a little too much.
A quick boxing usually stops that.
Sometimes, but sometimes they'll double down. Very rare, though.
The last guy that got into the room.
Oh, yes.
That was fun to deal with.
Oh, very. Until the captain made me scrub the floors of all the blood.
With a hand rag.
Yes. Apparently, I was the one to take the punishment that wasn't death. Calypso just wishes I would take those skills from scrubbing the floors and apply it to the house.
The difference, it's the house. You live there. It's a lot harder to clean your own spaces.
She just wishes I would get rid of the dust on the floor.
Mental dust. Doesn't she know?
What say you to a sparring match, Pandora?
So you get me drunk and then you wanna go fisticuffs?
I mean, it's our favorite way to pass the time.
I suppose. I am a bit sore from the last week, so I might not be up to snuff today.
So I'll just have an easy win then. That's a shame.
Not often.
Seems more often recently.
Oh, I'm sorry for being sent out on month-long excursions.
What do you think I just got back from?
Yeah, so you're still high on adrenaline.
Oh no, I've been traveling for a week. I actually had to chase them quite far out. Then duck into caves for once.
I will shove my fingers into your stab wounds.
Oh dear, don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you'd love that. Yes.
Well, since you're feeling sore, not up to snuff, I'll give you the first hit.
Wow. Fine. It's been a while.
Yes, it has.
My lord, the lag.
Yeah, it really just decided slideshow moment now.
You find any interesting treasures out on your days?
Not much other than a couple of the scales and everything that I collected from the targets.
At this point, you must have a hoard. Just like a child with a set of marbles.
Yeah, I was planning more to give these to the captain. Some of them have some electric properties. Electric eel.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason there were a few burns.
Fair. Keeps the ship from going up at night. Especially during the storms. You know, considering I'm quite sore, you're not doing a lot of hitting.
It seems...
Your wounds have taken more of a toll than you believed?
So it seems.
Hmm. You still crazy and talking to your weapons?
Oh yes, they're quite chatty today. Well, my scythe is at least.
Well, it's always out for blood, isn't it?
Oh,
Darling
yeah.
little thing.
Yes, it had quite a bit of fun on this mission.
Did it get its fill?
Oh, it never has its fill, much like me.
Like its master.
Only makes sense.
How's the old nose feeling?
Fine enough.
Mm-hmm.
There's always a chance you'll break it again.
And I'll set it. God,
Yeah,
you have me
always
talking
do.
like you now.
I'm
I'm not desensitized enough.
Always do pick up on accents. So many people come through town, always stop at the apothecary.
Enough of you have enough of an odd accent that I pick it up. Especially you and Calypso.
Yes. It's quite funny that Calypso and I have the same sort of accent, with how wildly different our initial upbringings were.
Until about 10 or 12.
Yes, until we met quite the odd child, really.
You call it weird.
Well, aren't we all? We're out here in the middle of the field, punching each other until the brink of knocking the other out.
I never said we weren't still.
I mean,
training. That's what
of course.
semi-sane people call it.
I don't think semi-sane people would consider sometimes training by taking daggers to each other.
I don't think they consider taking knives to one another's skin sane.
Yeah, but it's so
But
fun.
I've witnessed enough of the nights.
Yes.
It's relatively sane-ish. That hole in your leg giving you troubles?
A little bit.
Just a bit?
I did have to deal with a lionfish. That is the reason that I have a few extra holes, so perhaps its venom is affecting a bit more
Yes.
than I thought.
Fish do cause problems.
Yes, I'm very
You
off
tuck
my
it
game.
out.
Yeah, a bit closer passing out than I would think. Suppose that's what happens when you go straight into sparring and don't have technical proper rest, as Calypso would put it.
Well, do you forfeit?
Yes, I forfeit.
Wash off the blood. There we go, clean as a whistle.
Yeah, clean as out. Yeah, clean enough to not get too much grief from Calypso.
Yes, but you'll be tracking in mud.
I'll track the mud through the tavern first.
That's if you want to go home tonight.
How are you offering?
Well, my bed's always warm.
Oh, that does sound like a grand time.
Anything from you having to track mud inside the house? Because if my intelligence is correct, she recently deep cleaned the house.
Oh dear, yes, that would be such a fun experience. I don't think I feel like making a trek up to the doghouse.
Oh, you don't want to crawl through a small hole while you're concussed? Is that not something you want?
As fun as it is, I think I will
Pass.
pass today. I think that's well enough of a meal.
What, 3 baked potatoes?
That was a steak and potatoes, at least.
At least there's some form of substance.
I'll just finish topping up.
Does your nose need to be reset?
I think it got away with only getting a little bent this time.
It should be fine.
It's alright itself.
Next time you take a punch to the face, it should fix itself pretty quickly. That or it'll get broken enough to be set.
Either way. You made the offer, so I think I'll take you up on it.
Figured.
Shall we then?
Shall. You opening walls?
Apparently.
Maybe
Apparently
you're more
lionfish.
inebriated than I thought.
Apparently lionfish venom and alcohol don't mix well. Well, they mix very well. Whichever.
Oh,
You prefer in the moment.
nothing like a concussion mixed with alcohol.
Concussion, alcohol, venom. I've had quite the fun day.
You've had quite the cocktail.
It's quite fun.
You probably shouldn't sleep for at least the next 3 or 5 hours.
I'm sure we can fill the time.
Oh, definitely. I can find many entertaining things.
I look forward to it.
That's good.
And I think that's where we should end off the lore. Chat, welcome to This is Eros and Pandora. And they're fucking batshit insane.
Different flavors.
Yep. I hope you all enjoyed, chat. Not the longest lore, but dear lord, I've not streamed since I think November. And then also, oh dear lord almighty. I'm also glad that I didn't go into a coughing fit because my allergies have given me the biggest middle finger, chat. And apparently I'm not British anymore. British be gone. But, chatters, I think I'm going to find somewhere to send y'all off. You get a bit of British. It's you get the very slightest bit of British. I think I think I'm gonna send y'all off to send Senator Sentry to chat. Because the Senator is always fun. They are playing some Dead by Daylight. So I hope y'all enjoyed today's stream. Go show Senator Sentries some fabulous love, for they are a very awesome streamer. Hopefully more lore soon, or at least more streams soon. Very soon there's going to be the start of a new SMP and Spectral SMP. That starts on sometime around the 20th. So you'll get to meet Kylan soon. But for now, I hope you enjoyed seeing a bit more into Arrows. Hopefully more Muirgen lore to come. Might do some sort of check-in with Voyagers and Character Wing and Character Avis. But that'll be for a different time. For now, I send y'all off to Sentries. Go show them some love. And I will see y'all next time, chat. Goodbye, chat. Goodbye.